It's your boy Ownlane Davo, and we back with another video. All right, look. First off, you got a video from O'Shea Duke Jackson. ShaCarri Richardson just crossed the line big time. And I think I done seen some stuff on here that's saying that she done put her hands on someone. I don't know who exactly, but we about to get into it and find out who she put her hands on, because this shit crazy, because she was doing good, but I'm gonna save all that for later. We're gonna see.
When I first started covering ShaCarri Richardson, she was in a public relationship with Jamaican hurdler Johnny Brown. And that was around 2020. By that time, she was with her since 2019, and they had a bad breakup in 2022. I, for one, thought that ShaCarri Richardson was a full-blown lesbian, so by the time I saw her coming out with Christian Coleman in 2024, I had no idea that she was actually bisexual. And everybody was like really happy for her. The reason why? Well, I think you know the obvious. A lot of people in the black community are still not okay with the LGBTQ. And now she's with a brother from the black community, hashtag Christian Coleman, hashtag FBA, and not with somebody that's from the Jamaican diaspora, right? So we got that thing going on.
Yeah, that is a thing, right? A lot of people in the black community, they still be chipping off that stuff, you know, acting as if, you know, it's some crazy sin or whatever like that. I'm someone of the belief of do whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't, you know, put me in harm, put no one else in harm. So if you want to go play for the other team, go bat for the other team. You ain't hurting nobody. You know what I mean? So that's been my whole stance on it, but mostly anything in life, you know? So do your thing, ShaCarri.
Also. But hey, she's back home with one of our people, quote unquote, and she's with a man. And ShaCarri Richardson was praising Christian Coleman, saying, you know what, her femininity is allowed to show. She was even looking more ladylike, if you will. You know, not as rough around the edges, but kind of like wearing dresses, being feminine.
Hey. And
everything seemed like it was going okay.
That's what happens when a real nigga into the scene, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? When a real nigga come through, they start acting different. You know what I mean? Okay, Coleman. All right.
But then again, as the old saying goes, wherever you go, there you are. And we kind of always understood that ShaCarri Richardson, despite how much people loved her, had an attitude problem.
Have small
vacation time,
such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches. Okay. Please switch them.
You recorded me, but you jumped in my video, so I caught you because you jumped in my video. You're harassing me at this point, so I think you should stop. I think you should stop. I think you should stop. You see him, right? Y'all see him, right? Y'all see him, right? Okay, but I'm sorry, it's not me. Talk to him. No, ma'am, don't talk to me like that. I'm an adult. Do not talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that. Tell him to stop. If you do not know what's going on, do not yell at me.
You can stop recording.
No, I'm not going to stop recording because I was making a video to myself. I'm going to not stop recording. And this video will show what you're doing. So who the are you talking to me?
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Like, no.
Not gonna lie, y'all.
Damn, what happened? Why she start going off like that? I mean, she's saying like he stepped in the video, but it looked like she like flipped the camera, but maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
Saw this when she was kicked off the Olympic team for weed and having no accountability, always challenging the public, being disrespectful to other Olympic athletes, even retired Olympic athletes. ShaCarri Richardson just has a problem. We thought that problem would be fixed, again, by dealing with Christian Coleman. But we found out that that problem has not been fixed.
My bad, I keep on pausing, but nah, bro. You can't fix her, bro. This go for you out there. You watching this. You can't fix her. She is who she is. You know what I mean? You better find someone who's ready for you. You know? Don't be out here trying to fix them. Don't be out here trying to bring their femininity out. No. You know what I'm saying? If it's out, it's out. If it's not, it's not. You know what I mean? And then go on about your day. But don't kill yourself trying to make someone else, you know, make someone else happy and try to fit their image.
Recently, we found out that ShaCarri Richardson has been arrested on a domestic assault charge in Seattle. What happened?
Niggas?
Well, they're at the TSA security checkpoint, meaning they were getting on a flight, and they got into a little bit of an argument, and ShaCarri Richardson, who's not a big woman at all, was seen shoving Coleman multiple times as he attempted to walk away from her. She shoved him so hard he fell into a column nearby. After viewing security footage, police saw her throw a pair of headphones at Coleman and arrested Richardson on a 4th-degree domestic violence assault charge. Now, when you look at some of the comments, when you look at a lot of the comments, it wasn't serious because ShaCarri Richardson's a small lady. And, you know, people were saying, listen, Carrie, baby, no, we're rooting for you. People were making jokes. Imagine trying to run from danger and the danger trying to catch you. You even have this lady saying
it's always funny when it's the man. You know what I mean? And people try to act like it ain't. It's always funny when it's the man, right? And it's like, imagine. Just imagine if he felt like, you know, exerting his physical abilities on her. You know what I mean? He tried to walk away. That's what he's saying. He tried to walk away. I want to see the video. Hopefully they show the video. But it's like, damn, bro. But it's the internet, though. People don't take anything serious on the internet. So
let him go. If he triggers her that much cause, no, ma'am, she can't even write. Basically, people are making this a playful situation. But the question to be asked is this: what if he were to respond and hit her back? Now, all of a sudden, number one, he should have walked away. Right. All right, Christian Coleman should have walked away. Now, he's an athlete. She pushed him into a column. He fell. What if he falls and injures himself? Right. He makes his money by basically being an athlete. Now, if he pushed her and she fell into a column, I'll tell you that all of y'all
they would have took that nigga out back and executed him if he did that shit. I'm trying to tell you. That nigga would not be here making this video about this. It would be a whole different type of video if he did that shit to her.
Making all kind of videos. What you would be hearing is, you know, black men don't protect black women. It wouldn't just be an isolated incident. It would be a black male versus black women incident. And we all know that this happens. And again, I understand why he let it go. Here is something that we're not figuring out. Has this happened before? And for many black men, it's happened more often than not. And typically, this is the case.
I don't know who need to hear this, but if your woman is easily provoked, if her reaction is verbally and physically aggressive, if she consistently starts physical altercations, but when the reaction happens, then she plays the victim, if she threatens to take away the kids or to put you on child support, if she refuses to accept accountability for the things that she says and does, if she has a high sense of entitlement, if she seems to be irrational most times, if she acts like this and says she loves you, don't believe her. Hell nah. She is an abuser.
Hell nah. Hey, you completely right, bro. Clinton Senior speaks. Like, people gotta be, that's the thing, right? If she did it out there in public that easy, she definitely beating that nigga ass in private. I ain't gonna lie. She gotta be. But not even beating his ass, but you know what I mean? Because it's like, you have to think on the mental side of things, right? It's like, if someone is willing to, you know, do that in public, it's because either one, they grew up, you know, fighting, you know, being aggressive with dudes, and the dudes either always responded in that way, so they just thought it was normal for them to, you know, for relationships to be that way. Or two, she just never got hit in her shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all funny. What Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan till they get hit in the mouth. And look, everybody think they can fight a nigga until they get hit like a nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. And now I'm not saying go do that, but you gotta realize, like, keep your hands to yourself. It's simple as that. For men and women, keep your hands to yourself. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. I don't understand why people do it. I would never understand why people do it. It don't, like, unless you're literally defending yourself, there's really no point in putting your hands on someone else. You know what I mean? Unless you're protecting someone else. There's no other reason. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're weird.
That's right. What we're going to talk about right now is the abuse that certain black men receive from their black girlfriends or wives. And because they love them so much, or they respect women, they don't do anything about it. Because you know what? A lot of mothers, at least when we were coming up, you never hit a woman under any circumstances. Now, I do understand now it might be a little bit different because it's equality now. So some moms are saying, hey, you got to defend yourself. You got to do what you got to do. But ShaCarri Richardson feels comfortable with doing this because she understands that Christian Coleman isn't going to fight back.
Yeah, she know he's
now,
a cool nigga.
My question is this. How are you going to have a gay relationship and be in an abusive relationship, then go to a heterosexual relationship and be in an abusive relationship?
So she the problem.
Now you done went through both sexes and you still trying to fight everybody with your small ass.
Okay.
What does it indicate? It indicates that you are the problem.
Yeah, she the
That's
problem.
what it indicates. And for so many ladies out here who are so quick to blame a man and then go to the next guy and have the same situation and not really check yourself and grow up and mature, you're only hurting yourself.
For
Let me
real.
just say this, as men, we know we make mistakes, okay? And some men maybe not acknowledge that, but yes.
It's that also, but it's also that, you know, we know that it's just like how when people talk to people a certain way. I try to tell people, I try to tell my nieces and nephews, it's all about respect when you talk to people. Because people out there in the streets don't have no obligation to you. They can hurt you if they want to. And the only thing you gotta do is try to defend yourself. But who knows? They could be a damn black belt in jiu-jitsu, karate, all kind of shit. And they just tripping. So it's like, it comes down to respect and it comes down to being held accountable. You know what I mean? She's never been held accountable for it until now. And even then, this is a situation of, yeah, you know, what did he do to get her that way? It doesn't matter what he did. Did he put his hands on you? Yes or no? If the answer is no, why did you put your hands on him? It's as simple as that. Oh, because you got mad? Because you got angry? That's not a good enough reason. People need to get held accountable.
Men can make mistakes. The problem is women like ShaCarri Richardson who don't believe that they're at fault and they make mistakes. That is the problem. That is the situation. And again, a lot of men go through this without knowing how to get away from it. Wanna know why? I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of men reduce this to, oh man, all I gotta do is give her some D. She'll start acting right again.
Yeah,
that's all. She just needs something long and something strong. She just tripping. And a lot of dudes think that it's cute,
Nah, nigga,
but
she
it's
ain't
not
tripping.
cute because it's
She ain't tripping, nigga. She just don't respect you. That's all it is. She don't respect you, bro. If they willing to put their hands on you, they don't respect you. Like, you know what I mean?
starts off like this and it can end up where she can take your life. All right. It's plenty of ladies out there that if this is where it starts, don't end this way. And you got to be understanding of this, that one day you might want to defend yourself. And if you defend yourself, as the guy said in the last clip, now the situation is reversed. I can't believe you hit me. I can't believe you did this. Now she's calling the police. And sometimes you have women who instigate things just so they can call the police on you, just so they can have you in a bad situation.
Devil.
And once a woman starts putting her hands on you, automatically it is time to end the relationship. I don't care what kind of relationship you've been in before. I don't care what you've seen. If yelling, cursing, fighting, abusing each other, and then breaking up to make it up and getting back to cheek clapping and all that, it's not normal. And I hate to say this, it wasn't until I really got out the States and I started to see like how normal relationships are trying to go. Cause I always thought that, you know, a little bit of hood love didn't.
No, that's not normal at all. That's not normal at all, bro. But people, you know, they normalize it. You know what I mean? And it's like, shit, I'm the type of nigga, put your hands on me if you want to. I'm gonna call the police. I pay my taxes. 911. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I don't play that. Hell nah.
Hurt nobody and going back and forth with people and all that stuff. Man, I mean, it happens everywhere, but relationships are not supposed to be filled with drama. Can you have disagreements? Absolutely. But this ain't a Mary J. Blige album. We're not living a Keisha Cole album. And to be honest, that's what I thought black love was supposed to be about. In my 30s, like, oh, you gotta go through all this drama to show that you love somebody. And it's just normally unhealthy. Seriously, love is supposed to be consistent, the least problematic it could be, understanding, you know, the ability to adjust, faithfulness, all those things that we like. And none of that is called for me whooping your ass or you whooping my ass.
Like,
all right?
Is you trying to be in a relationship or are you trying to get in a boxing match? Because we could, you know what I'm saying? At that point, like, what's up?
I didn't sign up for a damn UFC fight. I didn't sign up for to get hot grits thrown on me like I'm Al Green in the midnight hour. Ooh. I didn't sign up for all that, all right? And I damn sure ain't signing up for you pushing me in a damn TSA booth so I can break my damn ankles and stuff, knowing I got to go to Clapathon Tech to the reunion next year. I didn't sign up for that. And as many black men, we ain't signed up for that stuff either. We just don't. Especially if you getting older, you don't have time to be getting into it with a woman because she got personal issues and she can't control herself. I mean, look, that's something that you ain't got to deal with, and stop trying to fix these women's problems. Mm-hmm. A lot of men are trying to fix women that have been broken from whoever else in the past, and I understand you trying to be there for her because you love her. I got that. But you shouldn't have to struggle with her problems, because I'm going to tell you.
Not fact, because I don't love you that much, all right? You know what I'm saying? I don't love you that much to try to fix all that abusive shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go to some type of therapy, some type of something, and then holler at me after that. But I ain't going to be there with you, though. Like, nah, bro. And that's true. A lot of men be trying to, we problem solvers. We try to solve the problem, try to find a way to fix it. But some shit, we just can't fix. Some shit is within their spirit. And this usually go for men and women. Because women sometimes try to fix a man too. Some stuff is just in a person's spirit. You can't fix that. And we take accountability in the fact that we have to be like, you know what? This is above me. Like, there ain't nothing I could do about you. You are who you are. Now it's my choice whether I choose to love you from afar or from up close. You know what I mean?
Right now, if you're a high earning black man and you're doing well, or a black man with something to offer in general, she not there for your problems. She is there because of what you can do for her. Everybody that you deal with in your life as a man is there for the most part because of what you can do for them, all right? And if you had so many problems, her ass would not be there. But as a man, we take on our own problems, we take on everybody else's problems, our family problems, and they will continue to lay them problems at your doorstep. And that's why so many black men die early right now in the world, because we are dealing with absolute foolishness. And like my granddaddy used to say, time is out for all that, all right? Time is out. The old folk used to say time is winding down. Nobody got time to be dealing with a woman and her personal issues, her personal problems. That's why they have therapists. Damn, you need to be with somebody who was already sane. The world got plenty of sane people. There's a lot of insane people too, but sane people. People who ain't trying to whoop your ass when they 5'1", and if you push them back, they calling the cops. That's insanity. ShaCarri Richardson, we love you. Baby, we praying for you. But Mr. Christian Coleman, this relationship should be done. Y'all
no, the hell we don't. We don't love abusers, all right? Coleman, bro, I hope, oh my God, I hope that you break up with her, you move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? You're a talented brother, you know, a prime athlete. Don't do this. Please don't do this to yourself, all right? You know, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to stay within your race. There's other black women out there for you. But please, do not go back to this fucking part-time track star, part-time MMA fighter, bro. Don't go back to her. You know what I'm saying? She gonna ruin you, okay? And ShaCarri, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Like, you gotta face your consequences. Like, this is crazy. And us men, we can't fix them, bro. We cannot fix them. So either come fixed or get the fuck on. And just like that, I'm finna get the fuck on. So I'm going, y'all. Peace.